Hello guys, it's Dutch here with another video, and today we have loot from 30 to 100 clue scrolls. Yes, it took a long time to do them. I started last year, I think in May or something. So I already made a loot video from 1500 clue scrolls, and today it's 30 to 100, so a little bit over double the amount I did previously. So I did in total 2195 hard clue scrolls and 1032 elite clue scrolls. And I have to say, those elite clue scrolls were kind of disappointing, but you will see that in a second when I show all the loot. And yeah, hard clue scrolls, I just love hard clue scrolls, so that's why I have over double hard clue scrolls done. 2195, which is quite a decent number. I got a lot of loot from that, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the loot, guys. So here we are in game with my loot tab, and yeah, I just organized all of it. Took a long time to do it because it was kind of a mess, because I switched things around in the past few weeks, months, so it was kind of a mess, but now it's kind of organized. And you see here, of course, the Barrows die I got a few weeks ago now. I just put it in my tab. I didn't sold it yet because I think I want to use it on one of my Nox weapons, but that's coming up in a later video. That's not for now. And you see here sack of effigies, which I got quite early on in the clue hunt actually, so yeah, that's not really worth that much, but you will see that in the price check of the first inventory coming in right now. So here we are with the first inventory. I just took all of the pages out of my bank into my inventory, same as the skipping tickets, because yeah, it's just handy to have all of them at once in one price check. So let's see how much this inventory is worth. Quick estimate from me, I think around 300 million, but could be wrong there. But let's see how much it's worth. Well, I was very close actually. 313 mil from only the pages and the skipping tickets. I have to say I used up a lot of puzzle skipping tickets because I had a moment in time I didn't want to do those puzzles. I was just fed up with them, so I used all of them, and this is actually from I think 400 or 500 hard clue scrolls, so it could be a lot more in the puzzle skipping department, but yeah, used them all up, so that's my fault. But still a very nice value, 313 mil. And yes, some of the pages are really valuable, like the Cerdomin ones. I'm not quite sure if they sell for those prices as is listed here, I don't know. I have to see about that when I sell everything, but that's gonna take a while because I need still all the dice to do that. And yeah, that's my series, Road to All Dice. So that's gonna take a very long time. Here we are with the second inventory, yeah, with the Samrock plate bodies, the Rune T, the Cerdomin, the Rune G, and all the Mystic Fire Staffs, Mystic Air Staffs, Water Staffs, and the Earth Staffs. So let's see how much this inventory is worth. Not that much, I think. Well, 98 mil, almost 100 million from this inventory, which is not even that bad. It's a lot more than I expected. A lot is coming from those staffs, of course, all around 10 mil each. So that's 40 mil right there. And yeah, quite nice value, although it's not really the most valuable clue items, to be honest, because, well, Cerdomin plate body is only 360k, for example, but 100 mil is very, very nice for this inventory. So here we are with the third inventory, and this is just some leftovers from the clue tab. It's just, yeah, basic elite clue scroll loot, like the unicorn horns or the dragon mid helms, and also biscuits, which yeah, it's included. When you reach 300 biscuits you don't get them anymore, so that's why only 300 of those. And I got almost 3k purple sweets, which is kind of nice, but I think the value in this one is not that high. But let's see how much this is worth. 169.6 mil, which is a lot more than I expected, to be honest, from this inventory. But let's see where the money is at. Yeah, the Onyx ball tips are quite valuable, almost 50 mil right there. Also the restore, 15 mil right there. Swamp lizard 7.4. Oh, the purple sweets are only 2.7 mil, which is not really that great, but yeah, as was expected from that. And yeah, the royal dehydes almost 50 mil as well, 11.1 mil from those battle staffs. And yeah, quite a nice inventory for just the basic loot from elites, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. And here we are with the last inventory of this price checker, and those are the unique rewards from all the clue scrolls, and of course some of the mega rare drop table drops like the dragon mask, which I held on to. Some of those items which gave fortune components I all sold, but most of them I just disassembled when I got the reward, so I had over 770 fortunate components when the luck rework hit, so made a lot of money from that. You will see that in a second. I will not take that into the price check in the total loot. I will do that separately because not everyone is gonna get as much fortunate component at this moment, and I can't guarantee that fortunate components are still that valuable in about 3-4 months. So you can add it up if you want to, but I'm not gonna do that later on. So let's see how much this inventory is worth. We are here with the Barrows die, and I got a lot of gilded items, 3 kite shields, 1 plate body, 1 plate skirt and 2 plate legs, which is quite nice because the drop table is made so that there are, I think the drop rate is 1 in 1300 or so. And I did only 2100 and something hard treasure trails, and I got 7 pieces, which is quite nice. So let's see how much this inventory is worth. 360 mil. Of course everything is gonna depend on the Barrows die because it's so valuable, and of course the other uniques are not that valuable because the glided is only valuable in the plate bodies and the rest is just absolute pathetic. You see here the plate skirt, 72k. What's up with that? How is it even possible? 72k from a hard treasure trail drop that is over almost over the rarity or of a Barrows die. So that's quite interesting, but I know why, because plate skirt is not really popular back in the day. So that's why it's not really that valuable. Of course the dragon masks are absolute shit in value, but they give fortunate components, so actually all of them are around 600k each, which is not that shabby, to be honest. Fury T, I got 8 of those, which comes out to 22 million, which is not even that bad. And the Robin Hood had 7.2 mil, 13 of those, which is quite a big number, to be honest. So yeah, you see here only 1 die, but I got a lot more, and I will show you in a second. And yeah, I will add everything up, of course, because I got a lot of dice. I got in total 4 shadow dice and 2 Barrows dice, so I all sold the dice to the GE. I didn't hold on to any of them except this one, because I'm not gonna say I'm rich, but I can spare the money, so I'm thinking of using this, except from selling it. So I think I'm gonna use that, so that's why I held on to it, and the rest of the dice is already sold. So I have some clips of the dice, but first off we have the clip of me selling some luck of the dwarf ring, which is from the fortune component, so it's directly or indirectly, however you want to see it, from the clue scrolls. So I sold a lot of them and I made over 500 million GP, and this is my, I think my second shadow die I got. The first 2 dice I got, I didn't have clips from them because I didn't started with YouTube yet, and this one's I did start with YouTube. So my second shadow die, or my third actually, and this is my 4th shadow die. I got them all in the time span of 5 days. I have a video about that as well on the channel, so you can check that out if you like to. And yeah, very lucky right there. And the last one I got a few weeks ago is the Barrows die, which is really nice. Was really happy about it because it was a really long dry streak. So the total loot of all the clue scrolls comes out to 5,146 million GP, which is 5.146 billion GP, which is very much GP from all those clue scrolls. And yeah, really above the rates, to be honest. The rates are not that great, but I got really lucky in the first 1500 clue scrolls. You can check that video out in the description if you want to. And yeah, I got very lucky right there. The average of the clue scrolls, if you divide everything by the amount of clue scrolls I have done, you come out to around 1.6 million each clue scroll average loot. So this is really above average. I think the live stream of Runescape, which they did, I think the average from elites was around 900k and the average from hard crucials was 400k. So I should be around, I think, 600 or 700k average a clue scroll, but I am double as lucky as the raids should be. So that is very nice, guys. And yeah, this was the end of this loot video. If you want to see more clue scroll content, I have a clue scroll series, so just subscribe down below and you'll see a lot more of that. I also do a lot of Slayer, so that's one thing I do enjoy as well. So yeah guys, thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.